Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bruce, or the River Suck Out, and today I'm playing in a free roll tournament. It's absolutely free to get in, and I've already been playing for about a half an hour or so. It starts at 6 o'clock St. Louis time, or my time at least, and they do this tournament every day. And I'm not a big fan of playing free rolls, but I thought I would make this video at least to show you guys that you can play for free. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to get into this tournament, and you can do it every day, uh, and you have a chance to win real money. So I'm going to pull up the lobby and show you what the opportunity you can win. So first place, and by the way, there's only 250 players maximum in this tournament every day. It starts at 6 o'clock every day, same tournament every day, and first place gets you a ticket. Well, that's all you really win in this tournament is tickets into other tournaments. But first place gets you a tournament or a ticket into the Sunday 1K guaranteed tournament. I'm playing in the background, but yeah, first place you get a ticket into the Sunday 1K guaranteed tournament. So basically, you'll get a ticket. I think it's a $10 seat. It's worth $10, and it gets you, basically the opportunity of playing with a $10 buy-in in a tournament where there's $1,000 in the prize pool that's guaranteed to be there. And then the second and third give you a seat into. Let's see if we can click on it. Well, it's not available just yet, but there's 8. I get King Jack back to back. There's 8 different seats that are given out, or different tickets that are given out, and 4th through 8 they get a $1 ticket, which is basically there's a tournament that costs $1 to get into, and there's $250 going to be in that tournament guaranteed, but there most likely will be a lot more than that. Excuse me. It'd probably be like $500 in that tournament total. So the point is, you can play in this tournament, and you can win your way into another tournament that you have the opportunity of winning real money, and it doesn't cost you anything to play. For the opportunity. And if you play this tournament over and over and over, if you do it every day or maybe just a few days a week, you're eventually going to win your way into one of those tournaments, and you're eventually going to win some real money out of those tournaments. As long as you keep doing this, you'll eventually make some money. So here I am. I'm just playing in this free roll, and I think people are actually playing a little bit better poker here because there's no money up for grabs. They're not really just they're not in here trying to gamble. They're not trying to lose anything. There's nothing to lose. It's just a free roll. So everybody wants to win those tickets into the real money tournaments. And I wish I could show you the other tournaments. For some reason, it just doesn't let me pull it up. The tournament's not been announced yet, so they do this tournament every day, like I said, though. And guys, I got another table pulled up, and as you watch, this my buddy here that just won that pot that I just pulled up. His name is Making Moves. This is the guy that I introduced. I'm going to introduce on my channel. His name is Dustin, and right now he's playing in a tournament as well. I got an eye on him, and I'm also playing in my tournament myself. So his tournament, he's doing. Let's see if we can take a look at his lobby. Yeah, he's got the average chip stack in his tournament right now is 4,300. So he's above average. He's got 5,700. Oh, did not mean to mess up the sizes there on the tournaments. But anyway, yeah, so we're keeping an eye on my table and my buddy's table. And we're going to see how we do. I'm going to show you guys the hands that I do play. And when he gets involved, like he is right now, well, I'll show you guys his hands. And I'm also going to show you guys my hands. But I really just wanted to make this video for the purpose of showing you guys these free rolls. So I'm not playing for any money in this tournament, but my buddy Dustin is. And here's a quick look at his lobby again. He's down to 58 players out of 134. And it's just a $2 buy-in. Basically the same type of tournaments that I play in. And first place is about $60. So here's somebody else. He gets it all in with somebody else. Oh, and that's a sick beat. Somebody just shoved all in with 5-9 and hits a straight on him. So, man, the bad beats don't just happen to me. They happen to everybody. And that's just a bad beat. I got a chat box pulled up with him. I bet you he's going to say something to me, too. Ouch. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you guys the hands that I do play. And like I said, when he gets involved, I'll pull up his hands. So I just limped in here with King 10. And I get a raise behind me to 450. And that's a pretty strong raise. And I'm just going to lay it down. I could have easily just folded King 10 to begin with. I have a chat box pulled up with my buddy, and we're talking about that hand that he just played, where he lost with Ace Queen. All right, so I'm in the big blind here, and we have a big raise. Well, it's not a big raise. It was a raise to 300, and the guy went all in for 475, and I don't have the hand to play with. But there is a lot of action out there, so if you wanted to gamble, you could gamble if you had a little bit better hand than that. Wouldn't be such a bad spot. But another look at my buddy's table. He's still sitting at 4,600, about average. I also have a chat box pulled up on the side that you guys can't see, but I'm talking to him on an instant messenger, and when he gets a hand, he's going to basically tell me what he has, so I can, talk to you guys about it. Here he's raised to 1,000. He types in the box. He's got pocket queens. Well, he didn't raise to 1,000. He called a raise, so he's got pocket queens here. And that's the right play, and we'll see. And there's his queens versus ace jack. He needs to avoid an ace. So he does so, and he's going to be back up probably about 6,000 in chips or so. Back to my table. I have 10 jack. I'm in the small blind. And there's a limper under the gun. I'm just going to limp as well. So I flop open-ended with bottom pair of 10s. So not a bad flop for my hand. Most likely I'm not going to be able to see it for free. There's probably going to be a bet because there's a lot of big cards out there. And there's the bet. And a call. And not only is that a big bet, when you look at this guy's stack, he only has 870 left. So if I miss this turn, the rest of his cards or chips are going in. So because I just have a pair, I have a draw. I'm going to lay it down. That's actually a bad card for me because now a 9 or an ace has me beat. And like I said, he just goes all in. And we'll see if I was beat. And I was. This guy already flopped the straight with the royal flush draw. So good fold by me. I just had bottom pair, but the draw makes it look like it's a much better hand, but it's just not. Especially when you're facing a guy who you know is going to go all in. Guys, I also wanted to mention that I'm going to try and make a habit out of playing in this free roll. Like I said, it starts at 6 o'clock. That's my time, so depending on where you live, it might be a different time, but it's 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is where I live in St. Louis. And yeah, I'm going to try and make a habit out of playing in this tournament every day. So if you guys want to play with me every day, same time, I'll be in this tournament. I shouldn't say every day because, obviously there's going to be a few days where I don't play, period, where, like I said, I have to get a job, which I did get a job this week. And, I won't be able to play in this tournament every day, but I will try and make a habit out of playing in this tournament every time I have an opportunity to. So it doesn't cost you guys anything if you'd like to play with me, and there is a chance to win some real money. And like I said, it's not a whole lot of money that you can win, but you're not actually winning money. You're winning a seat into another tournament. So if you actually win this tournament, you'll win a $10 seat into another tournament, where in that tournament, the first place will probably be upwards of $500. So you have the opportunity of winning $10 in this tournament, but then you have to use it in that tournament. And if you win $500, which it's very likely that first place will be $500, that's a great turnaround. You have an opportunity to basically buy in for nothing, and you win $500 every day, or every Sunday that tournament happens. But you can play in this tournament every day, so it's not a bad deal. Okay, so I pick up Ace-8 clubs. Take a look at my buddy's table, see if he's involved or anything. Nope. Looks like he's lost a few chips. He didn't tell me he had a hand, but I must have missed it. He's down to 3,500. I'm going to limp in with my Ace-8. It's not really worth a raise. I'm not in the best position. But now I do have the best position. Everybody around me folded. I do flop a pair of aces, and this would be the only player that I'd be worried about, but they min bet it. I'm going to try and find out where they're at with a min raise. The board's getting heavier, and I'm just going to try and keep it as cheap as possible. Now, there's a very good chance that I'm beat here. I just have top pair, but they're betting 375. They do have a decent sized stack to be able to make that bet, so I am going to call, and it is just a free roll, so I really don't care. But we are going to split it up our kickers were basically tied. And when I said there was a good chance that I was beat, is because that board was very big. You know, there was lots of high cards out there, and when this player limped in from this position, you can usually assume that they have 2 high cards. So but this is a free roll, and I'm not really too worried about winning this tournament. But okay, so back to my buddy's table. He's raised it up. There was a limper ahead of him. His blinds are getting up there. I think he's getting a little short stack, and he just typed in that he has King Jack. So he doesn't have that strong of a hand. Looks like he missed the flop. I think he's going to have to make a play at this pot. That's just my opinion. But there's a lot of money in his pot, so I think he's going to have to make a stab at it. We'll see if he does so. Got King Jack. He bets 1,600 and gets insta-raised all in. That's not good for him. And he does end up calling it. The guy's on a spade draw, so he does have 2 live cards. There's one of them. And he hits, well, the guy made the straight with the 2 runner cards, but, well, that's just how it goes. Like, he had to make a play at that pot. And he types in LOL in the box. But yeah, he had to make a play at that pot. Once he, there was so much money in the pot that he felt committed, and I probably would have too. And he did have 2 live cards. Unfortunately, he hit both of them, and they made the other player straight. So that's how it goes sometimes. We're going to close his table and go back to my table, where I'm just playing in a free roll. And I'm probably going to try and cut this video down. Well, I would have made a straight, but I'm probably going to try and cut this video down. I'm not really trying to make a huge video out of this. I just wanted to show you guys this free roll. And, before it gets to 15 minutes, I'll probably just stop the video. If I win, I might come back and add on to it. But if I win a seat or something, I might just come back and add that on to the end of the video. But anyways, guys, yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this free roll. It starts every day at 6 o'clock. And like I said, I'm going to try and make a habit out of playing in this as many times as I can. Well, I think my buddy Dustin is actually getting ready to come over to my house. It's Saturday night, and we're both going to be playing poker all night. That's what our plans are. We're not going to go out and do anything exciting for the Saturday night, but we're going to stay in and play some online poker. Maybe make a video or 2. And yeah, so guys, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video. And if I do somehow win this tournament, I will come back and add on. But if I don't have an add-on after this video, that means I didn't cash in it. So, but it's no big deal. It's just a free roll. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time I make a video. Have a good one, guys.